Snow or no snow, runoff season is here, with river flows ranging from light to heavy in Summit. Phil Lindeman, Krystal, 93 News. It might be snowing, but runoff season has arrived, and local water officials remind you to be wary of fast-moving creeks as above-average snowpack melts across the high country. Local snowpack today is 131% of peak, 36 points higher than average, but river flows range from light to heavy. Tenmile Creek in Frisco is running at 114 cubic feet per second, about 30 points lower than average, while the Blue River at Farmers Corner is 160 CFS, 43 points higher than average. The Blue below the dam is 398 CFS, 166 points above the norm. Parents were on edge this morning after a school shooting in Highlands Ranch yesterday left one student dead and 8 more injured. But Summit County Sheriff Jamie Fitzsimons assured locals, your children are safe.
We can't live in the shadows of school violence. We can't just hide in the shadows.
That was the sheriff on Krystal 93 earlier this morning before classrooms opened for the day. He urged parents to talk with their children about what is happening and trust law enforcement to do their job.
We take all threats seriously and investigate everything.
Every school had additional police on campus today, and school security was part of a $70 million upgrade package for Summit School District last summer. All local schools now have secure entrances where staff monitor everyone who enters a building with no entry allowed through secondary doors. Frisco is committing $125,000 per year over the next 5 years to 4 in-town park improvements approved by Town Council and led by an open house last November.
These 4 parks rose to the surface in terms of greatest need for maybe enhancement or improvements.
That was Susan Lee with the Town Community Development Department. Staff took feedback from dozens of residents who say Walter Byron, Meadow Creek Park, Old Town Hall, and Pioneer Park could use a little TLC.
Our community parks are kind of an extension of our homes, and that we really need more places for our community to gather and celebrate being together.
Every Wednesday this month, town staff hold outdoor open houses at each of the 4 parks to get feedback on what you want, rain or shine.
We have a tent. We have hot cocoa. We will be out there at Pioneer Park this evening.
Today's meeting is happening now until 6 p.m. at 5th and Galena, known as the tennis courts. Staff presents designs to Town Council in June for approval later this summer. Home values in the mountains are back to pre-recession highs, led by gains of 17 to 40% in Summit after last week's 2-year reassessment. Average value of a home in the county is $1.1 million. That's about $200,000 more than 2017, while average price of a condo is nearly $500,000, up about $50,000 in 2 years. In Eagle County, values did not climb as high or as quickly, rising 10% since 2017. That's when most properties fully recovered from the 2008 financial collapse. The Rotary Club ice device has dipped into Lake Dillon. The club confirms the device fell through the ice sometime yesterday, May 7th. Now, they've got to retrieve the 55-gallon device from a 3,200-acre lake. It could take a while. Stay tuned in coming weeks for winner of that $4,000 grand prize. In sports, the Rockies played the Giants at 6:40 today. The Avalanche play the Sharks in a do-or-die Game 7 at 7 p.m. in San Jose. And in local sports, brought to you by American Family Insurance, the Weiss Agency, Summit High JV Baseball is in Glenwood Springs. All varsity teams are off. And today is the final Vail Short Track Mountain Bike Race at Miller Ranch in Edwards. On-site registration is open now, with kids racing at 5:15, adults at 5:45. Phil Lindeman, Krystal, 93 News.